welcome to the Blue Corner. My name is Dennis, and I guess it's finally time for my December collection video. And sadly, I still don't have everything I picked up in December. Still mail strike in the UK, or now I guess it's because Royal Mail got hacked, so they are withholding everything that goes out the country. At least that's what I read. And from America, I don't know what it is with Amazon and Kino Lorber, but Amazon just doesn't seem to be able to get new Kino Lorber releases on, well, just before release date. So I still have Kino Lorber releases that hasn't shipped, and I have a bunch pre-ordered in January. So I don't know when I'll get that stuff either. And most of my pre-orders from January is at the end of the month. So I guess I'm gonna have to go back to releasing my update videos in the middle of the next month, just to be able to have most of my pickups. Yeah, that's what you get for having to buy everything from other countries. Denmark releases still sucks. So let's just get into the Blu-ray stuff. So first up, I picked up 4 releases from Scream Shout Factory, where 3 of them was exclusive to the site. So thankfully, I had a friend that could help out for me to get them. And boy, some of this stuff didn't hold up at all. This is the stuff I grew up watching. Don the Dragon Wilson in Black Belt, and I remember this being so much better than it actually was. When this first got announced, I was just, why site exclusive? Why only 1,500 copies? But having rewatched it again, I kind of get it. So, yeah, it cost me a little more importing it that way, but it's in the collection now. And that's the same deal with Black Belt, also Don the Dragon Wilson, and Billy Blanks. Billy Blanks might be just as well known as Don the Dragon Wilson is, I guess. So they put him on the cover, even though he's not that big a deal in the movie. He's not even the main villain. The main villain, not on the front cover. Oh, well, I guess that'll be a spoiler, but you get my drift. Also, this one was one of the Don the Dragon Wilson movies I remember really enjoying back in the day. And boy, was this bad. Way worse than Black Belt. So, yeah. But 1,500 copies, site exclusive. It's in the collection. Also site exclusive to 1,500s. This one I don't get why they did site exclusive. This could sell better, I think. So I picked up The Evil That Men Do, a Charles Bronson movie. And this one actually has 3 copies of the movie. It's the theatrical cut, unrated cut, and television cut. It's not a great movie. It's not one of Bronson's best movies, but I enjoyed it. I thought it was a good movie, and it was a first time watch for me. So for them to actually release this with 1,500 copies only, site exclusive, and still put 3 cuts of the movie on it, I thought this was a good deal. Then just, well, I picked up, like I said, I picked up 4 movies on the site, and it's over 2 orders. The 2 Don the Dragon Wilson movies hadn't been listed when I bought the Charles Bronson movie, so I figured out, okay, I'll pick something else up. So I found The Hills Run Red, another Dark Castle movie from around the period of time when they did 13th Ghost and Ghost Ship, Hills Have Eyes. No, not Hills Have Eyes. What? I forgot the name of the movie now. That doesn't matter. All those movies that they have put out as collector editions recently, and yet this one didn't get a collector's edition release. I don't know why, but I had a fun time with this back when I watched it the first time. Haven't gotten around to watching the Blu-ray yet, and I don't remember it all that much. I do remember bits and pieces, and I've just been in a rush to catch up on other movies more than going back to this one. So for the longest time, there's been two movies that's been released on Blu-ray that I missed out on. When I discovered that there was a Blu-ray, they were already out of print. So the first movie was Ticks that Olive Films in America put out. And when I found out, it was already going for 80, 90, $100 on eBay. Heck, I've seen one copy be listed at $120. Thankfully, Vinegar Syndrome helped me out in that case, and I even got a 4K, so scratch that off the list. And now, thanks to Eureka, yes, madam, finally also got a Blu-ray release. This did have a Hong Kong Blu-ray release before, and I've not seen many copies be sold of it online, and the few I have seen also went for well over $100. Thankfully, I don't need to pick those up anymore, or try to pick them up, and now I have the Eureka release. Better quality too, I bet, and better English subtitles. So this is the first movie in the Line of Duty series. Well, second, first, depending what site you go by, I guess. But this is always the first one in my book, and like I said, I've been after this for quite a while. Eureka is putting out the first four in the Line of Duty movies in the UK, and 88 Films is doing the four movies in a box set in America. I would have preferred 88 Films releases, to be honest, and I do like the artwork on the 88 Films titles the best. But 88 Films put them in a box set where it's, like I said, it's the first four movies. It's the first movies. It's not the complete franchise. And it's not out yet. So, okay, well, I guess I get a better price getting the Eureka titles over the 88 Films title. What do I want more? A box set that's gonna annoy me not being complete, or a cheaper price. So I went with Eureka, and I have the other three pre-ordered too, and hopefully there's a chance that we'll get more down the line. Either way, so yes, madam, great movie. I love this franchise. It's been a franchise I've wanted to see on Blu-ray for quite some time, and now we're finally getting them. I can't wait for number 4, which technically I do have the Hong Kong Blu-ray of, just to get it on a better version. Yes, ma'am. Yes, madam. So, for quite some time, I also collected the Black Label series from 101 Films, and I collected that line up until we got, I want to say, 18 and 19. 18 being Tammy and the T-Rex, 19 being Spookies. I do believe that's the numbers they have. And I did buy both limited editions. I still have Tammy and the T-Rex still sealed on the shelf. Never seen it. I've seen the trailer. And then didn't do anything for me. And then we got Spookies, which I watched and absolutely hated. So I was done with that line. I was, if that's the way that or releases they're gonna put out, I don't need to get every single number. But then one day I was out shopping around. I went into my local used used media store I go to sometimes, and they actually had 5 or 6 limited editions somebody had sold to them, and there was one of them I didn't have. So just for fun, I decided to give it a shot. So I picked up Rock and Roll High School number 26, and I've heard of the movie before. I've just never seen it, and I quite enjoyed it. I thought this was a fun little musical, and I'm not a Ramones fan. I know the band, but I couldn't name a song really by them. So yeah, I watched this and quite enjoyed it. And because of that, I got curious and decided to check out what other releases they had put out since I stopped paying attention to it. And I was actually reminded of a movie that I wanted when it came out. I just completely forgot about it, and it had now sold out. Only the standard edition was available. But thankfully, on a Danish site, I found it. So I picked up Johnny Mnemonic number 25. I quite enjoyed this movie. It's a fun sci-fi action movie with Keanu Reeves. I don't know about the artwork here, but it is what it is. So still feels I have seen the movie before, of course. Now it was a little more expensive than it would have been importing from the UK, but it was still cheaper than any editions I could find on eBay, and plus I got it way faster than had I gone the eBay route. So I was happy with that. So I picked up Johnny Mnemonic, and at the same go around, I found one more that apparently sold out real fast. I don't know why. I had never heard of the movie before, and I guess I don't know if it's really that popular or the limited run was just way more limited than any of the other movies. But I picked up Ghostwatch. Still sealed. Haven't gotten around to it yet, so I can't say much about it. But it is a pretty hefty box set compared to the other ones. Well, I guess that way. But yeah, I have no idea what this is. I've heard bits and pieces about what it is, and it sounds a bit weird. A documentary, mockumentary. I don't know, but yeah, I now have Ghostwatch in the collection. So of course, that's 3 Black Label editions. And I'm now trying to get the remaining missing ones I didn't get to get the complete collection again. I hate those damn numbers on the spine. Ugh. I have a couple on the way. I'm not in a rush to get all of them. I'll buy them here. I know places I can get them if they sell out in the UK. So we'll see how that goes in the next few months. But speaking of numbers, Vestron, damn you. Number 23 Till Dawn, Patrick Swayze. Never seen it. Saw it yesterday, and no wonder I could still get it with the slipcover ordering from Amazon. Not a not a terrible movie, but I guess there's a reason why I've never seen it before. It's a Mad Max, a bad Mad Max ripoff ish kind of movie, I guess. And number 25, Dream a Little Dream. Now, I did used to be a big fan of Corey Feldman growing up, so I had a bunch of his movies, and I never saw this one actually. So I think, okay, well, maybe I'll like this one. It's okay. It's yeah, but apparently there's a sequel that I haven't seen either. Now, speaking of 101 films, Black Label Edition, I did pick up The Silent Night, Deadly Night back when that came out, number 17. So this was while I was still collecting them, and I had seen Silent Night, Deadly Night 1. I've still never seen the second one, and from what I hear, I might as well skip it, and I have so far. But then again, Vestron, still numbers 28, Silent Night, Deadly Night, 3, 4, and 5. Never seen any of these movies either. I don't know if they're good or not. Guess time will tell. But again, numbers and complete the collection. I don't remember. Is there more than 5? There might be. I don't know. But yeah, it's another Vestron title. I'm getting more and more of those. And it seems a bit weird to be watching Christmas horror movies now in January. So I don't know when I'll get around to them. Next, from Kino Lorber, I picked up Ace High, Terence Hill, Bud Spencer, a movie I doubt I've ever seen before. I have watched this Blu-ray, don't remember it at all, and it's not a. I feel like I'm saying this with every pickup in this video. Not a bad movie, but I'm missing a bit of the kind of slapstick humor that they have in their own movies. There's a little bit, but I guess this was before they really broke out in their own movies. So, but yeah, Terence Hill, Eli Wallace, and Bud Spencer. Eli Wallace, of course, pretty known. So that's the Blu-rays. Only a small selection of 4Ks. So first I picked up Pulp Fiction, 4K from America. Bruce Willis. Of course, I gotta pick this one up. And the artwork on this was pretty cool. And transfer, really good. Also, it's a Quentin Tarantino movie. I do want the 4K editions when they come out. So I'm still missing Reservoir Dogs. I do need to get around to picking that one up. From Scream Factory, I picked up Black Christmas. Already had the Blu-ray. I just... I don't know why I felt the need to upgrade this one. From what I heard before I even picked it up, picture quality isn't that major of an upgrade, but the audio is. So I guess it's worth it. I am a little disappointed with the Scream Factory 4K editions. Most of them use same artwork, and a lot of them don't have alternate artwork like the Blu-ray collector's editions do have. So With me, I don't absolutely need the slipcover. So when the slipcover is the same as the artwork on the sleeve, I I can do without the slipcover. So I don't need to pick up every single Scream Factory 4K day one if they're gonna continue doing that. Not that I have anyway. So I don't want them all. From 88 Films, we finally got Dragons Forever 4K. One of the movies that's been caught in the whole shipping scandal. It came to me 2 days ago, and I've seen videos about this that's a month old or older now. I still have other 88 Films releases still not here, which I said at the beginning. So yeah, for now, I'll have to settle with Dragons Forever. One of the best Jackie Chan movies still, and now it's 4K. Still do have the Blu-ray, which I'm keeping. And then finally, three standard 4K editions. Now, come Christmas, I don't normally get movies from my family. They think I spend enough money on that myself, so they don't see the need to do that. But my nephew, my 10-year-old nephew, wanted ideas for a Christmas present for me. And normally I get a set of deodorant, underwear, stuff like that. And this time he wanted another idea. So back when it was Black Friday, I just sent him a few 4K titles that was on sale that I didn't exactly need, but I wouldn't mind getting them. So I sent him 4 titles and expected to get one, and I was pretty sure it was gonna be the live action Lion King because he really enjoys the cartoon live or the cartoon Lion King. So I was not surprised that I got this one from him. But I was surprised that I also got Maleficent and Maleficent 2. Now, the Maleficent one, I don't like this movie all that much. Well, I don't hate it either. It was just I figured it was gonna be a one-watch movie, and that'd be it. But I do actually enjoy the second one, so I figured, okay, well, I gave him the idea of the second one. Might as well tell him about the first one too. So yeah, my 10-year-old nephew got me 3 4K titles for Christmas. So that's it. My December collection update video of what I have at this point. Yeah, yeah. It is what it is. So with that, be a good motherfucker and hit the like button on the way out. And until next time, peace out.